Hello and welcome to Kalamazoo You. This is a program where we have conversations with City of Kalamazoo staff on important topics and issues in the city. I'm Mike Smith. I'm the communication manager for the City of Kalamazoo and your host. And on this segment, we're talking about lead service line replacements in the City of Kalamazoo. We're in the Stewart neighborhood off Kalamazoo Avenue at a site of one of the projects. And with us to talk about lead service lines, James Baker is the Director of Public Services for the City of Kalamazoo. So thank you for having us on to talk about this.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks for the opportunity.
Okay. Why do we have to have these lead line replacements in the City of Kalamazoo?
Sure, really, it comes down to a question about public health. Replacing lead service lines is one of the most important projects that we can do from a health perspective to improve water quality for citizens in Kalamazoo.
What's the history behind the lead service line replacements and the lead service lines in the City of Kalamazoo in general?
So lead lines were used quite a bit from the late 1800s all the way to 1949. From 1950 forward, the city transitioned to all copper service lines. The reason why lead was used back then was that it had a lot of durability. It was a very resilient material, and it worked well in urban environments, meaning that it could be used to flex around other utility conflicts, things like stormwater pipes or phone lines. That lead pipe could be used to kind of route around those items.
The city celebrated 5,000 lead service line replacements a couple of years ago. So where are we today?
Sure, Mike. I mean, that's a great point. That was a big milestone for us, a big celebration here in the city of Kalamazoo. That work continues. So we're now surpassing 6,700 lead service lines replaced. We're working towards a goal of about 10,000, so we're about 67% completed with that program here today.
Where are we in terms of the locations for all of these lead service line replacement projects?
Sure, so we've had a lot of neighborhoods that we've already completed. This work started kind of towards the north and east in the city and in the township. We've got Eastwood neighborhood completed, East Side completed, we've got Parchment completed, we've got North Side completed, West Douglas completed, and now we're kind of moving down. We're in Stewart now, as we stated. That work is going to continue in Edison. That work's happening right now in Edison. We've got additional projects kind of queued up so that we're always doing work. We're always going to be in a neighborhood, so we'll be finishing up a neighborhood and also starting a new neighborhood. So even as we continue in Edison, and then that work's going to happen next year also, but we'll be moving into the Vine neighborhood next in terms of our new neighborhood.
This is a very ambitious project that the city has undertaken or has embarked on over the years. Are other cities doing what we're doing here?
Sure, there's some cities that are doing this work as well. The 2018 Michigan Lead and Copper Rule has set regulatory requirements. So under Michigan law, communities do have to replace lead service lines. Kalamazoo is ahead of most cities. I'll tell you that across the state of Michigan, there are a few communities that are complete. There are some, but Kalamazoo is going to be one of those pretty soon to be complete. In a number of years yet, but we hope to be completed with all lead service lines in the early 2030s.
What else can you tell the public about the importance of lead service line replacements in the city?
Sure, I think all just comes back to benefits for health and water quality. The water, as it comes out of the ground and we treat it and we put it in the water mains, there's no trace of lead. There's no lead in that at all. However, if that water comes in contact with a lead line as it's coming into your home, that can leach off lead into your drinking water. And there's no safe amount of lead. There's a lot of regulatory requirements and a lot of contaminants in water, and there's ranges of what's safe, and you can access our water quality reports that are available every year to see those numbers. But specifically when we talk about lead, the real safe number is 0. And it's our goal to replace all lead service lines so that we can continue to mitigate those health risks to our community.
Director Baker, thank you for talking to us about lead service line replacements.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
That ends our segment, and thank you. And we'll see you next time.